Imagine this: hackers infiltrating systems used by law enforcement to track criminals and protect national security. It sounds like a thriller, but this is a real-life event. Before diving into this massive cybersecurity breach, hit the subscribe button. At CrimeChrono, we uncover stories that shape the world. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and stay informed. In late October 2024, US authorities revealed one of the most severe cybersecurity breaches in history. Major telecom companies like Verizon, Atant, and Lumen Technologies were targeted. The attackers gained access to court-authorized wiretapping systems, exposing sensitive law enforcement operations and private communications. This breach highlights vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure, with implications for national security and individual privacy. The breach began earlier in 2024, likely in the first quarter, with hackers quietly infiltrating telecom systems. They exploited vulnerabilities, setting up backdoors and operating undetected for months. Detection occurred in October 2024, triggering an investigation by the FBI and CISA. By then, the attackers had already accessed sensitive data. Hackers specifically targeted court-authorized wiretapping systems. These systems are integral for monitoring organized crime and counterterrorism. Accessing these systems allowed the attackers to eavesdrop on intercepted communications, including voice calls, texts, and emails. The breach could also compromise the protocols used to manage these wiretaps, jeopardizing ongoing investigations. The breach exposed significant weaknesses. Phishing attacks deceived telecom employees into sharing credentials. Custom malware created backdoors, bypassing security protocols. Many telecom systems were outdated, providing easy access points. Once inside, attackers moved laterally through networks, gaining deeper access. US intelligence attributes the breach to China's Salt Typhoon, a state-sponsored hacking group linked to Beijing. While China denies involvement, the tactics align with previous cyber operations targeting critical infrastructure. Salt Typhoon has a history of targeting government agencies, healthcare systems, and defense contractors, making this breach their most audacious yet. The breach's impact is massive. National security risks include exposed surveillance data and jeopardized investigations into crime and terrorism. Privacy violations affect individuals whose communications were intercepted. Economic repercussions include lawsuits and a collapse in trust for telecom companies. The breach also reveals the US's vulnerabilities to cyber espionage, raising questions about preparedness. Critics blame telecom providers and government oversight. Companies like Verizon and Atant are accused of neglecting cybersecurity, prioritizing profits over protection. Agencies like the FBI and CISA face criticism for failing to enforce stringent regulations in the telecom sector, unlike industries like finance. In response, telecom companies and the government are auditing systems to identify vulnerabilities. Lawmakers are considering mandatory cybersecurity standards for telecom providers. Enhanced defenses include multi-factor authentication, encryption, and employee training. However, experts warn that no system is foolproof, and future breaches are inevitable without proactive measures. This breach is a wake-up call for both public and private sectors. Stronger cybersecurity measures, international cooperation, and proactive defense are essential. The event underscores the importance of safeguarding critical infrastructure and preparing for evolving threats in the digital age. This is not just a story about a cyber attack. It's about trust, vulnerability, and the challenges of the digital age. Subscribe to CrimeChrono for more insights into events shaping history. Stay informed and let's uncover these stories together. Subscribe to CrimeChrono on YouTube for in-depth coverage of historical and current events.